George, on behalf of the hundreds of cancer patients who, by virtue of your efforts, have been able to access care to treatment, and on behalf of the more than 200 members of the Society and the Board of Directors, a sincere thank you for your outstanding leadership, teamwork, creativity, and passion for our cause over the last 5 years. In the following video, many people whose lives you have touched and whom you have impressed have a few words of gratitude for the work you've done. We've learned a remarkable amount from you, George, and some of it has been serious, some of it has been a lot of fun. We learned on occasion that you never ask for a donation, and you do better that way. We learned as well that you could make an opportunity available to a donor such that they could not refuse. And we've learned to receive emails from you updating us on your activities of the day, often at midnight. We'll miss all of that as you step aside from the board and into a more senatorial role of support for the Volunteer Cancer Drivers Society. We're proud of the model that you developed for us. We're proud of what you accomplished, and we're committed to work hard to achieve a benefit for all cancer patients in the future.
Thank you, George. You were the most trusted and respected reporter and a most trusted and respected contributor to our community and our province. An honorary constable with a day proclaimed in your honor by the City of New Westminster, and so many reporting accolades and awards. From the 1980s, when you first interviewed me as the warden of the Youth Detention Center, to your many and much wonderful volunteer work with the Alzheimer's Society, and as the founding president of the Cancer Drivers Society, and most importantly, as a caring husband and family man. You have always been personable, compassionate, and honest. You and your congenial manner have had a profoundly positive effect on the lives of so many people. With reverence, warmth, and respect, thank you, George. Best wishes, be safe, enjoy.
Hey there, George. It's Mark Madryga here in my office today. Thought I'd bring you here to Global BC to say hello and a huge thank you for all you've done for our community with the Volunteer Cancer Drivers Society, and especially a big hello for my mom, who of course you've taken to the cancer clinic several times, as have others with the drivers with the society. So thank you all, George, for all the great years you put in, and I hope to see you around the community soon. Before I say goodbye though, I want to try to zoom in on this picture here if I can, just at an angle. That is from our car wash that you invited me to, where we raised money for the society. That's from a couple of years ago, and I hope you call me again for another car wash to raise more money. Once again, George, all the best, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks for everything. Bye-bye.
George, it's so good to be here and be a part of your celebration of your retirement. Hard to believe that it seems like only yesterday that we sat around that table out in the Canadian Cancer's offices in Surrey with myself and the late John McInnes, and talked about how we were going to resurrect the society. And there were other volunteer drivers from Canadian Cancer around that table too, including Larry Coleman, Carrie and Ori, Babiak, Amy, Tina. I know there's others, but if I list them all, I'd run out of my 60-second time slot. How many miles do you think you've driven? You know, how many hours, how many presentations have you made to fire halls and city councils and care homes, TV and radio stations? The list goes on. And without your continual efforts, we wouldn't have the funds to do what we've been able to do. So congratulations just doesn't seen enough, but that's all I can say, really. I've always sort of thought of you as our Olympic torchbearer for fundraising. But when the Olympics are over, the torches are extinguished. But your light will keep shining forever for those who have been associated with the Volunteer Cancer Driver Society for the past almost 5 years. So thank you again for everything you've done for us. It was a pleasure to have worked with you. I wish I could have contributed more in the last little while, but I'll get back at it soon. All the best, my friend.
Hey, George. Rose and I want to thank you for your incredible contribution to Volunteer Cancer Drivers. Amazing work you've done. We're inspired by your passion and commitment to meet the needs of cancer patients.
You motivate us every day to do the best we can. And today we just want to celebrate you. So hats off to you, George.
Hey, George.
Oh, let's get rid of these.
Hello, George. We want to wish you all the best
for your second retirement. Firstly, we want to thank you for your wonderful friendship over the last few years.
Secondly, and more importantly, your support to the Cancer Driver Society and to our family when we were going through a really tough time. Your friendship with my father was very profound. And during his illness, I will never forget your many kindness and comments, which will reign with me forever. Some of the banter you two had while he was in hospital was priceless, and the laughter you shared. Dad would be thrilled at how for the society, healthy society is evolved, and you were a big part of that.
Again, many thanks and enjoy your well-deserved retirement, George. Take care.
Hi, George. I'm so sad to hear you're leaving. I'm going to miss you terribly. I wish you had been here to listen to dozens and dozens of people tell me they could not take their treatment if they didn't have these rides. And I had dozens of other people say, oh, you go to Vancouver? I didn't know how I was going to make it. It's so wonderful. It's a great thing you started this organization. You're a good guy, George. And if there's such a place as heaven, you'll be there in a box seat.
Hi, George. You're the reason I joined Volunteer Cancer Drivers some 4 years ago after reading an article in the Peace Arch News that you had submitted recruiting new drivers for Volunteer Cancer Drivers, along with a photograph of you and John McInnes on a cancer drive. Subsequently, as the dispatcher for Surrey and Delta, you were one of my very best drivers, always willing to do a ride no matter how long or how far it was. Your amazing enthusiasm, boundless energy in promoting Volunteer Cancer Drivers to the media has been a large part of the reason for the success of the organization. It's been an honor and a privilege to work with you, George, and I just wanted to wish you all the very best in the days ahead in your retirement.
Hey George, congratulations on your retirement. I gotta tell you that when Bob got a hold of me to let me know that you were retiring, I was super shocked. You're always the guy who's on the go or on the news making your passions heard. In the short time that I've known you, you've motivated me and many other people around you to do more and give more. You've motivated me to give back, and I'm gonna always continue to give back to the Volunteer Cancer Drivers in any way that I can. You're a positive force for all the patients and their families, an advocate for what's right, and not to mention to all the people that you support around you. I'm looking forward to hearing about your next projects, and I still need you to sign my copy of the Intrepid Reporter. Take care, George. All the best. Don't be a stranger.
Well, George, this is the second time I've wished you happy retirement, although I don't think people like you actually retire. I'm up at Desolation Cove with a few friends sailing around, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's the province that you know exists out there. I doubt very much that people like you actually take time to retire, and I wasn't surprised after the first retirement that you went on to do other things for the community. So trust you, George, to do a retirement in a pandemic when we can't all get together. But I know it'll be a lot of celebrating and worthwhile, and I hope you have a great time, and I look forward to talking to you when I get back. Thanks again for everything you do for the community and for our province. Thanks, George.
Hello, George. As you know, and maybe others who are watching this and don't know who I am, I'm Jack Froese, the Mayor of the Township of Langley. And I want to thank you for all of your volunteer efforts with the cancer drivers. I know there was a point where the cancer drivers, the Canadian Cancer Society or BC, I'm not sure who it was, wasn't able to do it anymore. And you stepped right up and took this huge project on and did a fantastic job with it. And I just want to tell you how much I appreciate everything that you've done. We've all been touched by cancer. We know how important it is that people like you step up and provide the services that you did and make that organization, the Cancer Drivers, so strong. So thank you very much. And on a personal note, I remember you as when I was a young kid listening to you on NW, and I really appreciated the work that you did in those days, and you are a true professional and a true gentleman, and all the best in your retirement, and enjoy the next part of your life. Thank you very much.
Hello, George, or should I say hello, the intrepid fundraiser. We're sure going to miss you, but want to thank you for your dedication and commitment and your guidance, along with Garth and John, to undertake and create the Volunteer Cancer Driver Society. Without you, the society would never have been formed, and assistance to thousands of cancer patients would never have happened. Getting that first donation from the BC government is what we really needed to get off the ground. Your leadership and fundraising helped to create the stable financial position that we now have, and we hope to continue the path you have forged. Because of this, I've arranged a visa allowing you a one-time entry to Port Moody for a maximum of 4 hours. When you arrive, I would be honored to treat you to a white spot cheeseburger and maybe even a piece of blueberry pie. Hope you enjoy your retirement, and I know you'll be there to assist the society in any way you can. Thank you, just is not enough.
Hi, George. So you're bailing. I get it. You start this volunteer driver thing, suck in all your friends, of which you have many. Use your media reputation to get all the free TV time you want. Shameless. And brilliant. George, as if your broadcast legacy wasn't enough, you're leaving another, and it's perhaps even more important, the Volunteer Cancer Driver Society. I've been driving for 4 years now, and I know firsthand how important the service that you and Garth and John set up is to many, many cancer patients. You're a good man, George Garrett. I'm proud to know you and honored to be among your friends. I absolutely wish you the very best in your retirement, and I hope we can have lunch at the White Spot real soon. It really is my turn to buy.
Hi, George-san. Thank you for helping our family, and thank you for helping the BCDS. I'll always remember you as my hero. Wishing you a happy retirement, George-san. お疲れ様でした. Take care.
Hi, George. Peter W. here. First of all, congratulations on the great work that you've done and the help that you've provided to a huge number of cancer people in your volunteer cancer drivers organizations, which you helped get started. And congratulations on the good work that you've done there, and I hope that you have a very successful second retirement. And thank you, a sincere thank you for all that great work that you've done with the drivers and the organizations, and the huge success you've had in contacting people to raise money for this outstanding organization. It is sort of unique and very special, and you are unique and very special. And so we thank you very much indeed. We thank you through and through, and certainly appreciate everything that you have done. Take care, and I'm sure there'll be lots to keep you busy. All the best now. Bye-bye.